Mom, I have excellent news to tell you. Oh my god! I'm so excited! I bet you will be very proud of me after hearing this news.
What news?
I have officially won a scholarship from the university I applied for. Oh my god! The scholarship value is 70%, which means you won't have to spend too much money on my tuition. I can even go to work to earn money and pay for the rest. I just received the school's notification email and immediately informed you. You're delighted, right?
Scholarship? When did you register for university? How did you get a scholarship? Or are you delusional?
Huh? I asked for your opinion many times, but it seemed like you wanted to let me decide, so I chose and enrolled in university. Furthermore, I tried to get a scholarship to surprise you. Well, you're very proud, right?
Proud? Why should I be proud of that? I never believed you would get a scholarship. You're not even as smart as your brother. Baron can't even get a scholarship, so how can you get one? It's ridiculous.
Why do you have such contempt for me? The truth is that I received a scholarship. I even have a confirmation email from the school. I can show you if you don't believe it right now, and you shouldn't compare me to Baron like that. I'm not inferior to him. It might make me sad, Mom.
I don't care about any confirmation email. It could be fake. I just believe in the fact that you are always inferior to your brother Baron. I need to tell you that I have no intention of letting you go to college. There's no way you should stop being so overjoyed.
What? Why can't I? There are only 2 scholarships like that, so why can I study? This is a good opportunity for me. I cannot give it up unreasonably. What do you mean?
It's obvious. You've graduated from high school and now you have to go to work. Your mission now is to find a job that can make you a lot of money as quickly as possible. Baron and I need money for daily living. Have you forgotten? I can't go to work forever. Your mother is very old and weak. I'm too tired of having to go to work. Now I need to travel every month, go shopping every week, and have money for daily living expenses. You must provide all those things for your mother. And most importantly, you have to earn a lot of money to pay Baron's tuition. He is a boy, bright and intelligent. He is the one who needs to go to university, not you.
What? You don't let me go to school and force me to work to make money for Baron? He can also work on his own. He's even older than you.
Stop saying nonsense. Baron needs to go to school. He doesn't have time to go to work, and that's your duty. I don't want to say much. Don't think about going to school and getting rid of that stupid scholarship. Find a job quickly and pay me enough for all the expenses every month. Understand?
Are you sure about this decision?
Yes. Sure. Kaylee, did you finish paying for the things I told you this morning?
Are you talking about Baron's tuition fees and pocket money? If that's what you mean, then yeah, I got it done. Thanks to that, the money I earned from my part-time job is almost all gone.
Why the fuss? That's pretty much the only reason I allowed you to work part-time, right?
Yeah, okay, I get it. So, what's up? You didn't message me just to check on that, didn't you?
Well, how'd you guess?
Just a hunch, but the fact that you actually bothered to text me means there's something else on your mind, right?
You got me. Alright, I'll just cut to the chase. We're planning a family getaway soon, and I need you to start saving up for it.
If it's a family trip, why am I the one who has to save up for everything? Plus, this is the first time I've learned about it.
Well, I'm telling you now, aren't I? So don't blow the money you earned from your little job today. Save it up, okay? But of course, you'll still have to cover your brother's expenses.
Hold up. This doesn't seem fair at all. You can't just decide how I spend my money. And if you don't even give me the dates for the trip, how am I supposed to save up anything?
Next month, about a week before your brother starts a new semester. Baron needs to relieve stress before starting a new semester full of hardships. You never know. College is very hard, so he wants to relax in a resort, and that's what I want too. Save money and book a resort. It's a must-do.
Wait, am I really expected to foot the bill all by myself for this trip? There's no way I can stash enough cash for a luxury vacation for all four of us.
Don't stress. You don't have to save up for all four. Just for me, your dad, and your brother.
What about me?
What do you mean? Oh, don't tell me you think you're tagging along.
What do you mean? It's a family vacation, right? Of course, I'm going. Plus, I'm the one coughing up the dough.
You can't be serious, right? This is like a family getaway, you know? Why do you even think you deserve a spot on this vacation?
Oh yeah, I kind of assumed that. I guess I misunderstood when you said it was a family trip. You're only interested in my talented and handsome brother, Baron. I'm not up to par for you guys, right? Totally slipped my mind. My bad.
I never use those words. I might think it, but I never said that. Don't twist my words. But I wouldn't say you're too far off. Your role at home is to bring in money for the family. You're not a total failure. Your brother needs a lot of money. It's your job to provide it.
Is that why you allowed me to go to high school? Because high school grads get paid more than middle school dropouts? Such a heartwarming family, huh?
You might not shine as brightly as your brother, but you're definitely not dumb. You could probably land a decent job, right?
Yeah, sure. Whatever you say. I'll happily be your personal piggy bank.
That's pretty much a given. It's not like I have any other reason to let you stick around our house.
No need to remind me. I'll save up for your family vacation, but I might need to pick up an extra part-time job for a while.
That's right. I see you still have a lot of free time. Find 2 or even 3 more jobs. Don't waste time like that. Get up your lazy ass and go make money.
I know. I will try to save enough money and book a resort for your family vacation trip.
Good job. And make sure you don't do anything strange while we're on vacation, alright? It would be awful if we returned and found the house in worse shape than when we left. Got it?
I get it. I get it.
Hey, Kaylee. Do you miss me, my dear grandchild? Got a moment to chat? Or are you about to start your shift or something?
Grandpa, it's been a long time since your Asia tour started. I miss you very much and miss the delicious flavor of the apple pie you made. Are you coming back soon? How was your trip?
This was the best trip of my life. Both I and your grandmother were very excited and we weren't tired at all. We will be back this weekend. Now, I want to ask you, why don't you want to go to university anymore?
What? Who said that to you?
It's your mom. The other day we made a video call to the whole family, but you weren't present at that time because you were at work. Your mother said that you don't want to go to university and want to work to make money. They all respect your decision. Tell me why. You should remember that going to college is the best opportunity for your future. Going to college will bring much better opportunities for you. I were your parents, I would sit down and talk seriously so you understand.
I understand, but... I can't believe they said that to you.
Huh? What do you mean?
Actually, I was not allowed to go to university.
What?
Yes, that's true. My parents did not allow me to go to school, even if I won a prestigious university scholarship. My mother forced me to find a job and start earning money to pay her every month. She threatened to cut ties with me if I still wanted to continue studying. I even had to earn money to pay all expenses for Baron, who was more suitable for school than me. That's what my mother said.
No way. Seriously, that sounds like complete nonsense. You've been pitching in for Baron's expenses, right?
Yeah, that's right. But what's frustrating is that I've never heard a simple thank you for all that I've been doing. It's almost like I'm expected to cover every single thing my sister Baron needs as if it's my sole responsibility. And now she wants me to pay for their trip, on top of all the daily expenses I already take care of.
Is this true? I can't believe your mother treats you like that.
She always forced me to work and earn as much money as possible. She even suggested that I should work 2 or 3 different jobs and complained because I had too much free time. But actually, I don't have enough time to sleep every day.
OMG, you're still in school. Is this how my daughter-in-law treats her daughter? I do not believe it.
I tried very hard to save money to pay for my own tuition. Everything seemed to go better when I received a 70% scholarship. But with all that effort and money, my mother forced me to serve Baron. He just had to go to school and use my money. It's unfair to me.
The way they're treating you is getting out of hand. This isn't how families should behave. It's almost like they're treating you as their servant. Frankly, I'm not even sure if what they're doing is legal.
I once thought about leaving home. I would go to a faraway place, but I still had my friends and grandmother. I didn't want to leave them.
No, running away from home would be very dangerous for a child like you, Kaylee. Calm down and wait until I get home. I won't leave this alone. It's pretty impressive how you've been handling all of this, staying composed. You're wise beyond your years. Unfortunately, they might be taking advantage of that.
Are you suggesting that if I stick around, they'll keep pushing me to give more?
Exactly. Making you shoulder all the expenses for your brother and now expecting you to save for a family vacation. That's not how parents should treat their children. It's almost like they're crossing a line. If things continue like this, who knows what they'll demand next?
You're probably right.
I will take you away, according to my plan, legally, as your grandfather. They still don't know the specific date of my return, so their planned family vacation without you could really turn out to be a blessing. You cannot live in that house any longer.
But I'm not entirely sure about all this.
Don't worry, it'll work out. Just trust me. And the plan we've devised? Don't let their opinions define your worth. Despite everything, you're strong and mature.
Thank you, Grandpa. I'm grateful for that. You're the only one who ever speaks so positively to me. I'll do whatever it takes. I won't let you down.
Kaylee, what's happening?
Hey, Mom. You're back. Welcome home.
Why is your room completely empty? And none of the tasks I asked you to do are done? What's with the chaotic state of the house?
Oh, I'm actually in Boston right now.
Boston? Wait, what are you talking about?
Grandpa came back and picked me up.
What? Has he returned yet? Why don't I know anything?
It seems like, it's not too much use. Grandpa knew everything, and he wanted to take me to live with my grandparents in Boston. That's why I'm here.
Impossible. You can't go there and make noise in their lives.
Noisy? Are you kidding? Grandpa will continue to send me to college, and from now on, I will leave here. I won't go back to that house again.
This is some kind of joke, right? Baron couldn't even get into that university. How could you? Who isn't even that exceptional manage it?
No joke, Mom. I assure you it's true. If you don't believe me, I can even show you the acceptance letter. I framed it and hung it up in my new room.
This can't be true for you. It's hard for me to believe you're achieving what I couldn't.
It's definitely real. I put in the effort, and this is the outcome. And the reality is that I'm much better than Baron. Don't always promote your son like that when he's just a parasite. More humiliating, parasitic, and sister.
Why do you dare say that to your brother? Don't say much more. Go back home and continue life as before. If you don't listen to me and come home now, you'll have a difficult time.
Come home? That's not where I belong anymore. It's not a home where I was treated like a servant for most of my life. I wasn't treated like family.
Don't talk to me like that. Do you even realize the consequences if you stop bringing home money? We need your support.
I'll pass on that offer. If my small paychecks are what's holding things together, you might be in trouble. Maybe it's time for you to find a solution on your own, rather than treating me like a money source. Anyway, have a nice time with the family. I'll catch you later.
Wait, I need to talk to your grandpa. Give him your phone immediately.
All right.
Dad, how could you take my daughter away like this? What's gotten into you?
I just want to continue letting her go to university and do what she wants, not exploiting her the way her mother did. No need to play mom now. After everything that's happened,
I don't have to play pretend just because I'm her mother. I'm not some stranger. Every parent has a say in their child's life.
you're saying this after treating her like your personal money-making machine. That's quite the parenting style you've got. I am also a parent, but in my life, I have never dared to treat my son like that. I really don't understand why my son and daughter-in-law dare to do that to their daughter.
How I raise my child is none of your concern.
But I am her grandfather, your father-in-law. I will not allow you to exploit such a child, and especially such unfair treatment between boys and girls. Kaylee is still at school age. She can't make money to serve your stupid requests.
But if Baron doesn't have money, he won't be able to continue studying. So my husband and I decided to quit our jobs to spend more time at home. I need money to make ends meet. So please let Kaylee return home.
Why would you do that? The three of you cannot live off of her labor like that. That's so unreasonable. I can't believe I have a son and daughter-in-law like this. It's so disappointing. Baron has grown up. He's even bigger than Kaylee. Let him make his own money and take care of himself. They are all your children. Why is there such unfair treatment?
It's just nonsense. Baron's a genius. That's why, unlike Kaylee, I've given him all the love and attention he needs. We've invested everything we have into that son, you know? And a grandfather like you should be like that too.
How stupid you are. All that love and attention turned her into a self-centered, spoiled brat. Congrats on that. Well done. Are you going to say you neglected Kaylee because you were too busy focusing on Baron?
Yes, exactly. I couldn't waste time and money on someone like Kaylee. It's not a guess. Kaylee is truly incapable. We made no mistakes. This only goes to show how difficult Baron is.
You shouldn't judge your kids like that. I can't believe I had to spell this out after all you've done. You don't deserve to be a parent in the first place.
My parents and Baron still regularly terrorize my phone and force me to return home. They even threatened to come to my grandparents' house to take me home, but my grandfather immediately declared that he would reclaim the house if they dared to bother me again. I didn't care about them anymore and spent all my time studying and taking care of my grandparents. I finally went to school. I can still go to school and work and pay for my own life without depending on my grandfather. My life at his house is very happy. He treats me like a real family. Every weekend, he bakes my favorite apple pie for me, and every time he travels, he brings me gifts. I am truly grateful to my grandfather and hope that he will live with me forever like that. In order not to disappoint him, every year, I achieve good results and receive a prestigious scholarships from the school. Eventually, my parents divorced because of all the stress. Everything was chaotic, but I didn't care. Right now, I'm focused on studying and working, building my own life.
Felicity, I just got to the hotel. It's surprisingly nice for a place that work prepared for me.
Did you have to go tonight? You could have gone in the morning. I'm sad that you're gone, Keaton.
But the meeting's early tomorrow. If I oversleep or get lost, I'd be late. It's safer to stay the night instead of rushing there in the morning.
I get that, but I feel lonely being alone for the night. It's sad to have a double bed to yourself.
I get that. But you gotta understand, this is my job. You're a mother now, but you're still craving affection, as always.
That doesn't matter. Being a mother doesn't change my personal needs.
If you're so lonely, why don't you sleep together with Sana? Your daughter should be able to ease your loneliness a little.
But she's always such a crazy sleeper. She'll take my covers. And when she's sleeping, she kicks. Pretty hard, too.
That's true. Sleeping together with Sana is pretty dangerous. She's 10 now, so she's getting stronger. I took a nap next to her the other day, and she punched me in the face.
I'll just suck it up and sleep alone. Just come home as soon as you can, okay? You'll be back in a week at most, right?
Yeah. Let me know if anything happens.
Will you come back if anything does happen?
Of course.
Yay.
It'll be around a 4-hour drive. But if you need me, don't hesitate to contact me. Just be a good girl while I'm gone.
Don't treat me like a kid. You don't need to tell me, I'll be good.
That's great. This week is Sana's open house at school, right?
Yup, I'm looking forward to it.
I wanted to see how she's doing at school firsthand, too. I wish this business trip didn't clash with the open house.
It can't be helped if it's for work. Just leave it to me. I'll go see how she's doing at school on your behalf.
I'm glad. Then I'll leave it to you.
Oh, I'd better go buy new clothes for the open house. If I'm not dressed right, I'll embarrass Sana. Oh, I need to go to the salon, too.
Looks like you're really getting into this. But is it really the kind of occasion that needs new clothes?
I need to put in effort for any school event that involves parents. I could end up making Sana feel ashamed of me based on what I wear. So I'd better prepare properly.
I see. Then I'll leave everything to do with the open house to you.
You can count on me. I'll let you know how it goes. Have a good business trip, Keaton. Hi, Dad. You must be still asleep, sorry.
What's up? It's still so early. It's a bit early for school. Why don't you sleep a little more?
Mom's not home yet. What should I do? I'm sick of being home alone.
Not home yet? Mom went out somewhere?
2 days ago. She said she was going out, but she hasn't been back since.
2 days ago? Really?
Yeah,
Why didn't you tell me sooner?
I'm sorry.
Well, she might have gotten into an accident wherever she went to. It's weird for her to not come home after so long.
But Mom said she'd be gone for around 2 days.
Huh? Wow. Really? Mom really said that?
She did. But it's almost 3 days now, so I texted you, Dad.
Wait a sec. Where did Mom say she was going?
I don't know. She dressed up nice and took a big bag with her, so probably a vacation or something?
She left you and went on vacation? Are you serious?
Since you've been away on business, Mom's been out all the time. She's not home much, so I've been alone most of the time.
I can't believe Mom was doing this behind my back.
Mom told me not to tell you about her being out so often. She said she was going to punish me if I speak.
What kind of punishment? She didn't hit you, did she?
Yeah, she hits me with a belt.
Oh, no. Has she punished you like that before?
Lots of times. If I'm not a good girl, Mom punishes me while you're gone. She said not to tell you about her vacation either. She warned me that if I told you, I'd be separated from you, and I'd never see you again. Is it true that I can't see you anymore because I told you?
Not at all. Don't worry. We won't have to live separately. I'll always be by your side, Sana.
Today's open house at school. Mom's probably not coming, is she?
Oh, that's right. Today is open house. Then I'll go.
But you're working, right? You can't come home until you're finished with work, can you?
The most important work was already finished yesterday. I can leave the rest to other people, so I'll come home. What time do I need to be there for the open house?
5th period, after lunch.
I should just be able to make it. I'll get there as soon as I can, so just hop on the bus and go to school as normal. Got it?
Okay. I have a presentation today at open house. I worked hard on it, so make sure you watch it, Dad.
Yeah, I'll be looking forward to it.
I was actually going to listen to Mom and not tell you about her being gone.
Right.
But yesterday night, when I was preparing for my presentation, I got sad. I felt bad that even if I prepare, you and Mom wouldn't be there to hear my presentation. I couldn't hold it in anymore, so I told you everything, Dad. I'm sorry.
I see now. You don't need to apologize for a thing, Sana. You did nothing wrong. I'm the one who should be apologizing for not noticing what you were going through earlier. I'll be there for your presentation.
Yeah, I'll be waiting at school. It's a promise. Hope you had a good day at work. I just came back from Sana's open house. Oh, she was listening intently to the teacher, and she put her hand up to answer questions. That's our daughter for you. Oh, I wish you could have come to open house, too.
I did go, though.
Huh?
Well, what do you know? I wish you could have come to open house, too. It was pretty good.
What do you mean?
I heard the situation from Sana. I left my business trip early to go to the open house. You're still on vacation, right? Where are you?
What are you talking about? I wouldn't leave our 10-year-old daughter to go on vacation. What did Sana tell you exactly?
You're right. Normal people wouldn't do such a thing. But the fact is that you have. If I'm wrong, let's Skype. Show me where you are right now.
Oh, I can't. My battery's about to go.
Then you admit your guilt?
No, you've got this wrong.
It's suspicious that you're not trying to prove me wrong after being accused like this. So you can't prove me wrong, can you? I know already, so you can't excuse yourself out of this one.
Fine. Why did Sana have to blab about everything? It's all gone wrong because of her.
Don't make this Sana's fault. She was afraid of you getting back at her if she told me, but she still did. I'm ashamed of myself for not noticing what you put her through all this time.
What did I put her through then? What is it that you think I did?
While I was away on business, you left Sana to go out and have fun, didn't you? I heard from her that you regularly hit her with a belt as well. I confirmed this by checking the bruises on her body.
Those were just bruises. They'll heal. I had to discipline her because she wouldn't listen to me.
This was clearly way beyond just disciplining. It was all parts of her body hidden by clothes, too. Nobody noticed the bruises on her body all this time. She must have suffered so much, poor thing. And on top of that, you left a kid alone at home for 3 days? What is wrong with you?
I had to go on this vacation. I couldn't refuse because I got invited by a high school friend I hadn't seen in ages. I wasn't sure when we could meet next if we missed this opportunity. Sana's at the age where she can stay at home alone.
So you thought you would leave her for 3 days? And how do you explain the open house? You said I could count on you for that so many times. You told Sana to pretend that you did go, didn't you? What a dirty trick.
But my friend invited me. Oh, I really wanted to go.
Those weren't the only things that shocked me. There's one more thing Sana told me.
One more thing?
The kids all did a presentation for open house. Sana's one was a masterpiece.
Huh? What do you mean?
The title was My Mother.
She spoke about me?
She said about how you hit her with a belt when you're in a bad mood. Also that you left her to go on vacation. She spoke in a great deal of detail about what kind of person you truly are.
What? She spoke about things like that? In front of everyone?
And another thing, in the presentation, she said that you were having an affair. This vacation of yours is with your affair partner, isn't it?
Sana's just making up stories. I'm not having an affair. I always tell you that I only have eyes for you, Keaton. I told you how sad I was about you leaving for your business trip.
Now I can see that all that was an act. You were just playing the good wife so you wouldn't get caught in your affair. I've been told you even brought another man into the house when Sana was around. Of course, with threats to punish her if she told anyone.
Did she say that in her presentation too?
Shall I tell you how the people in the classroom reacted when Sana gave her presentation? It went dead silent in there. Some parents were even crying. I almost cried too, from the shock and the humiliation. I didn't think that my beloved wife was also cheating on me. Everything I learned today overwhelmed me. If another student's dad didn't rub my back, I would have cried for sure.
I can't believe she spoke about our family affairs publicly. That's awful.
You're the one who's awful here. After Sana finished her presentation, the whole classroom broke out into loud applause. I thought some kids might be mean to her about her mother having an affair, but you could feel the whole class support for her. On the other hand, they all realized that you're the worst, Felicity.
No way. A lot of her classmates are our neighbors. Oh, they're going to be so cold to me from now on. How can I even live in the neighborhood from now on?
Oh, you don't need to worry about that. You can't live here from now on anyway.
Why not?
You're going to have to leave the house. I can't live with a wife who hurts my daughter.
Don't decide that for yourself. What about my wishes?
Don't think that I'll take your wishes into account anymore. I'm prepared to fight you tooth and nail after talking to CPS and hiring a lawyer. I'll be fighting for 100% custody, child support, and I'll even sue you for emotional damages. You'd better prepare yourself.
But we were such a good couple that others envied us. Oh, let's not argue, come on.
All that was built on a lie, though. You were doing so much behind my back. Anyway, this isn't an argument. It's a legalized negotiation. But one where you don't have a single bit of leverage over me. How was school, Sana?
Everyone was gentler to me than usual. The principal came to see me and said that I can talk to her about my problems anytime.
Right. I'm glad everyone at school is so kind.
Is Mom still not coming home? I wonder where she is.
She probably can't come home because she's scared of me. I'm so mad at Mom at the moment.
I wonder if she went to Grandma and Grandpa's house.
She probably did. Maybe she thought that if it's her own mom and dad, they'll help her.
But I did make Grandpa promise. If Mom visits, He should tell her off and make her feel bad. Grandpa said that he could count on me for that.
I did tell Grandpa everything that Mom did. He was really angry with Mom, so I think he'll keep his promise with you.
Mom's really in trouble with Grandpa now.
I guess so. Sana, are you alright without Mom around?
Yeah. Because she won't lie to you or hit me anymore.
Right. I'm sorry I didn't notice all of this sooner.
I'm sorry for lying all this time too, Dad.
Don't worry about that. You should come home early, because I'm making your favorite tonight. Chicken and fries.
Really? Yay! Hey, Dad.
Yeah?
I was so happy when you came to the open house. I love you forever, Dad.
After that, it seems like Felicity headed to her parents' house. But as soon as she arrived, she got an earful from her parents, who heard the whole situation from me and Sana. I guess Sana's grandfather kept his promise and gave Felicity a hard time. Shortly after that, we got divorced. I got sole custody of Sana, so now we're enjoying life with just us two. My ex-wife is being watched closely by her parents, while she works night and day to pay her child support and emotional damages. Maybe her new lifestyle was tough, because she tried to text us and get back into our lives. But after we both ignored her, she settled down again. After we started our new lives, Sana was humming cheerily as she packed her mother's belongings in the corner of the room. I asked her what she was doing. She told me that there was no need for them now that her mother was gone. She was sorting through Felicity's belongings with a joyous smile on her face. Part of me felt rage towards my ex-wife for mistreating Sana so badly that she felt this way. But I also felt ashamed of myself for not seeing it all sooner. From now on, I want to make sure my daughter will never go through anything like this again. I want to give her enough love to make up for her lost mother.